Hi guys, welcome back. We are the Theme Park Bros. My name is Austin.
I'm Cam.
I'm also Austin.
And we're just kind of getting back into things. We've taken a little hiatus, but we are getting back in the gist now with the parks kind of getting busier now with the holidays. And we've all, been a little busy too on our own end. I know I have, but with work.
It's been, I don't even know how long. I don't even know how long it's been, to be honest.
It's been a bit.
I mean, we talk to each other all the time, like every day, but
yeah,
like we haven't had time at all. It's either like one person has time, the other two don't, or two people have time and the other person doesn't. We thought like getting back into it.
Yeah, and there hasn't really been crazy amounts of big news-ish. Nothing
other than like obviously the 50th anniversary. I mean, that's pretty big.
Yeah, that's not big.
I mean, like other than that, like. Maybe we could talk about the 50th and stuff like that.
I think the last time we talked was before the 50th, right?
I think it was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's been like a month or two, maybe 2 months, something like that.
A lot of merchandise.
Yeah.
A lot of merchandise, a lot of food.
A lot of people fighting over merchandise.
Well, now that I guess the recent news is Disney's going to start banning people
resellers?
Or annual pass holders
that are resellers, yeah.
Reselling. So
yeah, so like people go in the park.
How exactly do they monitor that though? Through like discounts through their card, like their
yeah, they can look at all that. So let's just say you were a reseller, right? And you went and bought a Loungefly, and you went and you were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy a Loungefly for however much it is, $85. And then you go and you use your AP discount, so you get the 20% off or whatever the discount is. So then you get it for X amount of dollars, and then you go online and you have your Etsy shop, and you're like, hey, I'm Austin Walker reseller, blah blah blah. Here's a Loungefly for $105. You're making a $35 profit off it, or whatever, because whatever you bought it at plus that. So then they can look and be like, oh, Austin Walker used his discount here. He also has a site in his name. That's why some people, when they resell, I think they go under like alias name. So it's like Princess Resellers or something like that. Obviously, it has their name in it, but it's a little harder to find. But I guess there's been like a couple people that have been like religiously like reselling, like not like, oh, I'm gonna go in for one Loungefly and leave and then resell it. Like they buy like two of everything and then
like the PlayStation 5s. I think scalping, I think that needs to be stopped. That's just
it's illegal. It's frowned upon.
It is. That could be someone's Christmas present. That all they want was that. Busy. A-Dog, how's the 50th been working?
Pretty good. I feel like Cam would know more about like the 50th thing because he went on the very first day to Magic Kingdom, and I felt like
that was nuts. That was probably the busiest I have ever seen a park, not ride wise. Everyone was there, but was not riding rides. Like you want to go ride a ride, boom, 10-minute wait, 20-minute wait, 15-minute wait. You want a popcorn bucket? Hour wait. You want merchandise? Food? You're probably gonna get a black eye.
Food? The food was like what, in a couple hours?
Oh yeah, food. I had all the mobile ordering completely shut down for the day. They were like 600 orders behind at each restaurant. So we ordered, I think, Pecos Bills at like 11:45, and it didn't. Technically, when we got our notification that it was ready, it was almost 5:00.
R.I.P. quick service cast member.
It was bad, yeah. I mean, it's obviously fixed now, but it was not pretty. I'll tell you that.
Well, like day-to-day stuff, like it really hasn't changed at all. Really, it's just
crowded now. But I also think it's because like this week was crowded because it's Veterans Day. It was Veterans Day Thursday. So
and also apparently it's like Jersey week. I don't know what Jersey week entails. I think people in Jersey get like an extra like couple days off or something.
Like a fall break or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe it is a fall break.
Or like a teacher appreciation thing or something. I don't know.
Okay.
If you're from New Jersey, comment down below if you're from New Jersey and you know why a bunch of New Jersey people are here.
That makes more sense.
That's where that's the Jersey Shore shows up. And
yeah, I'm trying to think. We also, I guess because we actually had, I will say this, we actually had a bunch of plans, like do episodes every week. And then with our scheduling, everything just kind of went away.
At 7 a.m. every morning.
Yeah, he works 7 a.m. Like I work crazy different shifts. Walker has a normal job, but like, then it's just matching up with everyone's shift. But we were going to talk about our favorite Horror Nights houses because, we all went to Horror Nights together.
Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of far away, so to me it doesn't even matter if we talk about it. But
Yeah,
It's last one.
I think that might have been one of our last podcasts. Was when we talked about Horror Nights.
Before Horror Nights.
before Horror Nights, before you
Yeah,
came.
before,
Yeah.
like talking about the houses we're anticipating.
Yeah. So should we just give our top 3 or top 5?
Honestly, can't remember too much.
I'd say top 3 maybe.
Top 3.
You guys go first.
Okay. Edwards. In order, because it's 3 in
Okay.
order.
Okay, so number 3 would probably be Beetlejuice. It was okay. I felt like it needed more like scare actors or whatever inside the house, but like the theming was like super cool, just like the movie. Number 2 would be Pumpkin Growth, or was it Wicked Growth or something?
Wicked Growth.
Wicked Growth. The pumpkin theme, very cool. The entrance to the house was like pumpkins everywhere. Super cool. And the first one I want to say is the Icons house. Icons, because it had like all the different kinds of icons throughout the year. Yeah. And every time you went through the house, there's like a different person on the throne, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah. For me, I would go number 3 would be Hill House, which is based off the Netflix TV series. If you guys
That one was scary.
It was
I
pretty
walked around
creepy.
a very long, dark hallway. I didn't know it was gonna end.
Yeah, that. And then for number 2, my 2 was Edward's 1, so Icons. It was cool, like walk around seeing all the icons. Like you go through each room in the house, and there would be a different icons room. And at the end, like you said, yeah, and at the end you'd have one person at the end who's on the throne. So like every 30 minutes that person would change. So it was kind of cool. So you'd go through and you'd see Jack, you'd see like the caretaker, or all the other icons. And then number 1 for me would be Wicked Growth. I thought that one was really cool. It was really well designed. I think that one had the most scares. Like that's the one that even like got me sometimes. And not necessarily like I was scared, but it was more like a jump scare. Like, oh God, they got me. Like that was a good, like they came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting that. Especially once they started to like lay off like the COVID measures. Like, cause I remember the first weekend they had a lot of plexiglass. They didn't really jump out at you a lot. And then as the weeks rolled on, as we got more into the HHC
towards
season,
the end of it,
like they would rip open things and come out at you, and I really enjoyed that. So Universal did an amazing job.
Yeah, so I went obviously with the plexiglass, so you could see a lot of times when things were happening just because reflections and lighting. Also was a little too intoxicated in the beginning, so a lot of this was like a blur to me in the beginning. So I was kind of poor choice on. I should have one of the ones I didn't really care too much.
You also had a ticket. You also had a ticket problem.
Yeah, I had a ticket problem. I had to buy another couple of tickets. I misread information. But
Edwards, do you even know about this?
I bought the express pass without even buying the regular pass.
You didn't buy anything.
So you bought the express pass without buying the regular pass?
I didn't buy. I bought pretty much the add-on before the actual ticket.
You showed it to the gate, and they're like, "Yeah, this is an express," and I was like,
Luckily,
bro.
I was able to get in.
You had to pay extra for a ticket.
I had to buy
Was the express pass worth it, do you think?
Oh, 100%.
I mean, for one night only, yeah. For me, yeah. I mean, if I was you guys,
I honestly didn't think I was gonna go as much as I did. I think I went like 4 times or something.
Yeah,
like that.
I think you went like 4 times in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Well,
we cranked out some days the last couple weeks.
See here, I think I want to throw the pumpkin Wicked Growth in, but I honestly can't remember it too much except for the entrance, so I'm gonna keep that out of my top 3. I'm gonna say Hill House number 3. Number 2, I was probably gonna say Icons, and then a house that actually kind of got me a lot that I had fun in. I liked the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I thought it was like a really good designed house. Like it was like cool. Like I've never seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre because not a fan of scary movies.
I liked it. It was very on point with the movie. I've
never seen the movie, but it was loud.
There's like chainsaws everywhere.
I think an underrated house that kind of got me a few times was the Revenge of the Tooth Fairy. That was actually a pretty good house, not gonna lie. I think.
And we had that always that's a bottom tier for me just because we had that last year for the COVID Horror Nights.
Beetlejuice was a fun house just because I've seen the movie and I know.
Yeah, and it goes like right along with the movie, which is awesome.
I have an honorable mention for the Puppet Theater one, even though it smelled like baby powder.
That was a good.
Yeah, it did smell.
That is pretty cool. Like their costumes and stuff like that.
And then I still got to go on Velocicoaster at some point.
Yeah,
it's still
it's
having on.
It's a beast. Comment down below. Let us know. Tell them to get on.
If you want them to go.
One of the best coasters ever.
Yeah, I really haven't been to Universal besides
Horror
Halloween
Night.
Horror Nights.
Um,
I not been to Universal at all recently at all.
what was I gonna say?
The tribute store, is it open? Do you know?
Yeah, it opened yesterday.
Okay, the holiday one.
No, it's cool. They have like a Grinch room and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Oh, they got all
Yep.
Dr. Seuss.
They have the show. They have the Grinch shows back,
I'm guessing Hogsmeade is all decorated.
all decked out.
Honestly, I think Hogsmeade Decorated Christmas is one of my favorite theme park like Christmas.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I think like Universal in general, like I'm just counting like the whole property, like both parks, very underrated for Christmas. Like it's very close to Disney.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Besides like the size of the trees at Disney, like Disney just wins that in general. But don't sleep on Universal because you have Hogsmeade, then you have Dr. Seuss, which is turned into Grinchmas, which they do an amazing job over there.
Yeah.
Then you have
Grinch show.
the Macy Day Parade and all that sorts of stuff.
I've never
So
seen
yeah, don't sleep on Universal for the holidays.
Yeah. And I mean, the other thing that Disney probably hasn't beat too is just because they have an after hours Christmas event. I mean,
Yeah,
which I feel like
that would be cool if they did that for like
Universal.
yeah. What else is like? I think honestly, like meeting the Grinch is such a cool experience because like
I would love
he's just rude to everybody. Like he
Doesn't
doesn't
he?
care. Like he just like he'll just talk. Like he doesn't care. He'll just whatever you're wearing. It's like whatever. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh, obviously because we haven't been on here in a while, we have not had any great ideas for some podcasts. So if you guys have any ideas, suggestions, what you want us to do, fun games, let us know down below.
And we have a few more people that we have some interest, I guess, in guest starring on it through the Disc Talk family on TikTok. We have
Who?
high interest with some of the
Edwards, you know them.
I don't know that.
with some of the people that
What's
we
the TikTok? They're TikToking?
Disc Talk.
TikTok and
And then Cam, how's the cruise?
cruise is amazing. If for those of you guys who don't know, I just got off the first Christmas Disney cruise, I should say, on the Disney Dream. It was awesome. I'd been on a cruise before. This is my first Disney cruise, and I always heard like, oh, Disney cruises are kind of meant more for kids. Like there's a lot of things for kids, not much as adults. And so I went in that with that in my mind, like in the back of my head, like, okay, like, well, I loved it. Like, loved every second of it. Like, already want to go on another Disney cruise. I really wish I could afford the Wish. That would be amazing. Next year, that's the new ship with the Avengers and all that sort of stuff. Huh?
I think Rapunzel, she's on it on the side of it, like painting or something.
Yeah, she's on it, and then they have like the Avengers thing. They have the Star Wars bar. It's all cool. But yeah, already looking to do another Disney cruise, but they're amazing. If you guys have never done one, go do one. If you guys haven't seen the videos, go check them out. Yes, Edwards.
I'm going on a cruise in January.
What?
But it's with,
What? Huh?
it's with Royal Caribbean though. It's like a 7-day cruise.
Your
Who are you going with?
parents?
My parents and my brother.
Is that the one with like the raising bar? Like the
Maybe. It's
I
Royal
think-
Caribbean and I think it's like 7 days long.
What? Do you know what ship it is?
I have no idea.
I think
Ask.
We have the drink package and all that stuff.
Royal
That man-
Caribbean, I think
that
it's-
man's that man's about to get messed up.
I think Royal Caribbean is like one of the biggest cruise ships.
We should go on a cruise, just us two.
yeah.
So what are you guys most looking forward to that's coming to Disney Plus? And what is one thing you want to watch that they added?
I'm looking forward to Moon Knight.
Looks pretty cool.
I'm excited for that. And what was the second question?
What are you gonna like? What's the first thing you want to watch that they newly added?
Probably, I think Book of Fett.
No, that they added.
Oh, that they added.
That's technically that's still coming. So you could have added that in your thing.
So they added.
They added a bunch of things to Disney Plus.
Really?
What were some
Yeah.
of the new ones?
Oh, I don't know, the Shang-Chi that you haven't seen.
Yeah,
Jungle Cruise. I haven't seen Jungle
Jungle
Cruise
Cruise?
yet.
Book of was alright.
It was good. It was better. It was better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, it was same thing.
Should I watch the IMAX version?
Of Shang-Chi.
No, of Jungle Cruise.
Yeah, because everything's in IMAX. All the there's like 9 or 10 Marvel movies that are now in
Yeah.
IMAX.
So that
Yeah,
just
they got
means
their-
that
I actually just finished Civil War in IMAX. Fire.
so it just means better picture and sound.
Yeah, and larger range of
screen.
yeah, so you see more.
So what did they add? They added like Chow, Alberto.
Yeah, they added that. They added Shang-Chi. They added Jungle Cruise. They had a new thing come out called The Unmasking of Boba Fett.
Oh yeah.
Did you see the Simpsons thing?
I actually
No,
watched.
I did not.
It's pretty funny.
It's only 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's not that long.
Yeah,
There's so many characters in it.
the Boba Fett was only like 20 minutes. It was pretty cool.
The Pixar thing was like a minute long.
Yeah, Pixar was short. The Marvel one was good.
Oh, the Marvel one was like 14 minutes. I'm really
Yeah.
excited. But yeah, trying to think what I'm excited about. I'm really excited. Moon Knight. I think obviously Book of Boba when it comes out in this next month.
I think it's good.
Oh,
Ooh,
I'm actually no joke. I'm kind of excited for the Agatha TV show.
yeah,
I think
House
that's
of
gonna be good.
Agatha.
Yeah.
House of Agatha.
House of Harkness.
Or
Yeah, House of
Harkness.
Harkness. Yeah.
Interested about I don't really know if it's
So,
I don't know if that's gonna be like after the like events of WandaVision,
before.
or it's gonna be like before, like how she like. I mean, the thing is, we got the backstory in WandaVision, so that's the only reason.
Yeah.
But I think she's rumored to come back later in the future. So I mean, maybe
I think she'll be in. I think she's gonna be in Multiverse of Madness.
I think so.
I'm also excited for Obi-Wan whenever we get a trailer.
Oh yeah, that looked
Yeah.
pretty cool.
And they're doing a lot of reshoots now for Multiverse of Madness. That's why they delayed it.
So why are they like making like a second Baymax movie or something? Is it a
Oh,
No,
show
it's
or
It's like a TV. It's like a
Huh.
short. It's like a TV
But
show.
it's
It
called
actually looks
Baymax?
pretty funny. I watched the trailer; it was pretty funny. Recommend watching it. It's good.
Yeah, that, and then I'm trying to think what other. Oh, the Pinocchio movie's coming next year.
Like live action?
Yeah, with Tom Hanks.
Enchantment sequel, Hocus Pocus sequel. If you ever watched The Proud Family, I used to watch that.
Oh
one,
yeah, they're getting a show.
like a reboot
Yeah.
almost. They're bringing back. They're doing a reboot of the classic X-Men animated series.
Oh,
I
X-Men
saw that.
97 or something like that?
Yeah, and then they came out with a Home Alone remake. I heard it was garbage.
What
Yeah.
about do you see the Spider-Man? What is it called?
Oh.
Spider-Man?
Oh, freshman year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for that because it's basically, it says like in the description, it says it's Peter before Tony finds out about him.
And Uncle Ben's like, no, not again. Not again.
Hey,
But yeah, we'll be back. Let us know in the Instagram what you guys want to see. Let us know in here. We'll keep posting on our Instagram like we usually do. That's our best way of communication.
our next episode might even have a guest
Who knows?
appearance,
Yes.
maybe. I don't know.
Sure.
Who knows?
Can change.
Find out next episode.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball
But
Z.
my name's Austin.
I'm Austin.
Question mark?
Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm Cam.
I'm Austin.
And we're the Theme Park Bros. Peace.
Peace.